every year we celebrate Janmashtami when Bala Krishna is born. We celebrate Christmas when Christ is born, and Ram Navami when Ram is born. But you have to understand that when the Lord is born, we are commemorating, like when it's your birthday, you celebrate your birthday. Similar, we are commemorating when He's not born there. He's born firstly inside your heart, in the form of bhakti, faith, in the form of devotion. That's what we are celebrating. Because without this faith, you will not know Him. It's faith who have brought you to know Him. It is, of course, faith itself, it is His grace. Without His grace, you will not have the faith. So He called you so that you can know Him. This is the first step. You don't stop there, You know Him, it's fine, but He have to know you also. Of course, when He gave you the grace, He knows you. He put you on the path. He knows why He put you on the path. But you have to develop it. He have given you a seed. He planted it inside your heart. Like He said in the Gita itself, I am the seed of bhakti in the heart of everyone. So He is the one which gave the seed. He is the one who put the seed inside. But you have to water it now. You have to make an effort of making that seed grow. You can't just say, okay, I have love, I have bhakti, that's it. No, it have to grow. And that's what we do, through sadhana. Of course, it is ritual. This is one path. The ritual is very important, It's like you forget about yourself into the ritual, where the Lord Himself becomes everything. The I is not present. The ego is not present. The absence of pride. When you're singing bhajan, is an absence of pride. So like that, the faith starts to grow within oneself, within the core of our heart, where later on He reveal Himself. The same Lord which you pray outside, He will reveal Himself inside of you. But you have to know that He's always with you. There's not a moment that He's not with you. He's the one which is secretly and quietly watching and doing everything till you are aware of it. Then your devotion bears fruit, where you can love Him fully. You can love truly. Not just say, oh yes, I love you, and tomorrow you say, oh, who is that? And then you criticize the person, which you love. No, it's not about that. This is not love. Because when you love sincerely. When you love, you don't love someone to gain something from. You don't love God to get something from Him. You just love Him. Because if you love God to get something from, then you're bargaining with Him. You're bargaining actually not with Him, you're bargaining with yourself. This is where you drop down afterwards, when there is bargain. Then you don't really love. But when there is no bargaining, when you just can love Him, you will see that you will be able to love everybody also. You will be able to love, if you love Him, you will love His creation. Then it becomes easy to find Him. That would say, become a yogi, no? He didn't want you just to be an ascetic, to just sit and meditate. No, he said, they want you to become a great yogi inside of you, but so that you can see the divine manifestation everywhere. That you can see him in everything. Not only in the murti, not only in the deity, which is here or at your place, which you venerate. No, but the deity which you carry inside of you. The essence of everyone's heart is the same. So develop this faith, develop this love. And above all, when you say you love God, be sincere about it. He's the only one. Everything else change. This is one thing which is constant, changing. No? Everything is changing. Every day I get one more white hair. And one day, every day you also are changing. Every second you are changing, So, within this change, he don't change. Everything else which is created change. The whole universe is changing all the time. But him, he don't change. He stay always same. He's eternal. So imagine you can love him. Love this eternity. You have loved him. That's why he called you. Because this love is planted not in this life inside of you. It's not coincident that you're sitting, okay, yeah, we have this love. No. Throughout this world, this love has been planted for many lives inside. You just come and water it again, make it grow, till it's blossom. And it can happen now. It can happen in this life. You don't need to wait another life. So make it a must that the faith that you have inside of you blossom into unconditional love, sacred love. So when at the time of dying, you don't need to regret. This is what happened, with the soul. When it's given many chances in life to realize God, to become closer to God, but yet the mind make you perceive differently, make you think that the world is the most important thing, no? And then your soul itself long for him, because this is his home. The soul home is the Lord himself, and when you reach God, you reach Bhagavan, then you can say, yes, I have reached home. Until then, no. There was this beautiful story of a man had 4 wives. The 4th one, he loved very dearly. He will get the most nicest dress for the 4th wife. He will get the most nicest jewelry for the 4th wife. He will dress the wife so beautifully always. He will entertain himself so much with the 4th wife. But he loved him. He loved her. He also loved the 3rd wife. He said the 3rd wife was his confidant, was very dear to him, and he will give everything. She was the one which ruled his life, actually. And his 2nd wife was also very close to him. He was his confidant. It is to her that he will tell all the secret of life, of his life, and he will talk everything, and whenever there's a problem, he will always talk to his 2nd wife. And of course then there is the first wife. The first wife was there, but he didn't give much notice to her. So she was always there, always trying her best to show herself, but she was unnoticed. So one day, as time was passing by, one day he felt ill. He was on his deathbed. Then he said, well, look, all my beautiful wife was with me. Now that I'm going to die, I will die alone. I have 4 wives. Who will accompany me? Who will come with me while I was dying, while I'm dying, Who will go with me in death? He called his 4th wife, the one who he loved very much. And he said to the wife, listen, my dear, you know how much I have loved you. All my life I have loved you and I have given you the best of all. Now the time may have come for me to die. Would you come with me? Would you die with me? The wife said no. And turned her back and went away. Very sad. His heart was broken, shattered completely into pieces, how Myron would say. He called his 3rd wife. Said, wife, I'm going to die. Would you die with me also? Would you come with me? The wife said, no way. I will not die for you. The moment you died, I will go with somebody else. And the 2nd one, he called and he said, wife, I'm going to die. Would you die with me? The wife said, no, I can't. I'll come with you till the grave, to the cemetery. More than that I can't. And behind, he heard a voice that said, I'll come with you. And he looked at her and he realized, my goodness, you will come with me. You, which I have not given any notice, I have not loved. Look how skinny you are. I'm so sad that now life have come to an end. I wish I have knew that earlier, how much you love me. I wish I knew how important you are to me. I would have feed you well. You would have not been skinny like that. So this is how life is. The 4th wife represent the body. 3rd wife represent all the wealth that people accumulate. 2nd wife represent all the friends and families which we call very dear, but at the end they come only to the grave with you. The 3rd one is the wealth, like I said. The moment you die, your wealth is distributed to other people. So the 1st wife is the soul itself. It is always there, but not noticed. Everything else one noticed and give much attention to. But the one which is the most dearest and the most important, the most closest, is ignored completely. And that's, if you realize that, you would give life its meaning. Of course, you can't realize it through His grace, And He called you onto that. Don't waste time. Don't say, only at the end of life you realize it. Then it's too late. Now is the time to attain His love. Now is the time to attain His grace, the grace which He have given you. Don't waste it. Don't waste your time, because chances are given once. Take it, you will benefit from it. Don't take it, you don't know when it will come again. So, surrender your heart to Him. Let your heart be full of love, so that He can reveal Himself, His love inside your life, and through you to everybody. Jai Gurudev. Shakalaya Lal Ki Jai.